Quell has said in her second YouTube livestream that a new floor event is coming out in the next Dandy's World update, and this is what she said.
That I am working on. That is something that affects the floor similar to how Blackout does, but not in the sense of changing the lighting. It'll affect the floor in a different way, but it'll add challenge.
If you heard Quell, she said it's going to add challenge. So Dandy's World's going to get more difficult, which is super interesting because this will definitely spice up the gameplay loop. And as she said, add challenge. This user on Reddit has some awesome suggestions for floor events. Let's take a look. Firstly, this user has suggested that Blackouts get a revamp by adding a generator, and when players extract this generator, the floor becomes lighter and lighter so players can see better. This is an amazing revamp to Blackout. It adds more diversity and interaction and allows players to be rewarded for completing machines. The floor gets brighter so you can see better. Also, this Reddit user has suggested that Twisteds have limited field of vision during blackouts. So they basically lose sight of you easier, and it makes it harder for Twisteds to find you, so you essentially have higher stealth in blackouts. That sounds amazing. This idea literally needs to be implemented. Oh my word, it's perfect. This user has also suggested a new floor event called Pipe Leaks. Okay, so basically there are broken pipes on the floor and you and your team need to fix these pipes to stop them leaking. This user has said there are also puddles that can be found on pipe leak floors that give you movement speed boost. However, the toon will not fully stop when they stop moving, so it's almost like you're running on ice. So you move faster, but when you try to stop your toon, it's like you're running on ice, so it's a bit slippery. That sounds fun. And lastly, they've suggested an event floor called Pit for Floors. Okay, so basically there will be holes in the floor where you can trap Twisteds, but toons can also get trapped in there as well, and you have to get out. The Twisteds can get out as well. For anybody that doesn't understand, this is what they're talking about. So there'll be a hole in the floor and you can lead Twisteds inside that hole and trap them inside. So once a Twisted is trapped inside the hole, they will stay inside there for a few seconds. I think this idea would be perfect for a new type of Twisted that you need to trap inside like a pitfall or a hole, and somebody needs to keep an eye on it to make sure that it stays inside the hole. I think this will be an amazing idea for a new type of Twisted instead of it being a whole entire floor type. But that's also a good idea as well. What do you guys think about that? Imagine a new type of Twisted that you need to trap, and one player needs to make sure it stays in the hole. Otherwise, if it gets out, it's game over. Another user on Reddit has some awesome suggestions. The one I like most is called Not Everything is Real Floor. Basically, the floor is cursed and you can hear twisted sounds, but nothing's there. You can go to a machine that will say it's nearly full, but in fact it's untouched. And also there'll be fake Twisteds roaming around and they will only disappear if you get noticed by them. That sounds like an amazing floor event idea. Basically, the whole floor is trickery, fake Twisteds, fake main noises, and machines playing tricks on you. That sounds so exciting.